Hey guys, so we've come to this beautiful location here in Cyprus for a little bit of December sun, and it was a real last minute thing, and we're very lucky to travel to Cyprus a lot, and so we know our way around and we know kind of what to expect. And it was also our first trip for our son Saxon as well. And there's a lot of firsts, like going on a plane, sights, sounds, experiences and things for him, and so that was a big plus for us that we wanted to get through that. But I've said for many years now, change of location, change of mindset, and we've got a couple of businesses that we're going to be launching next year, and a couple of businesses at the moment which are ready to really go up to the next level, whatever that is, and getting some clarity over what the next 12 months looks like for all of these different brands and businesses and opportunities is really important. But also getting the family relationship pillar in your life is absolutely critical as well. Again, I've said it in previous videos, but there's three different very important pillars in your life, which is family and relationships, wealth and home. Okay, I think that's the three, but certainly let's focus on those for this video. And each one of those I look at as almost like a computer game, and when you've achieved, like millionaire or multi-millionaire would be conquering the money channel, the relationships, obviously it's married happily with kids if you want kids, without kids if you don't want kids, and home is like dream home in the location that you want to live in. And each one of those I look at those as an individual computer game that you can conquer. And of course there's different tools and tactics for each pillar, right? We focus a lot on the money pillar here, but in all of my teachings about enlightened entrepreneurs, I'm talking about all of the different pillars, right? Because each pillar is important to the other pillars. You're not going to be happy if you've got lots and lots of money, but you haven't got anyone to share it with. Probably you might be one of the exceptions to that particular rule. And so it's super important to take time to nurture the different pillars, and take time to remove yourself from your everyday environment to a new location to try and unlock new thoughts and new perspectives in your own head. Okay, and that's really what me and Kat and Saxon and we're doing with this trip. It's just a very short 7-day trip. We've just nipped over here, and this is one of the nicer days, and it's really beautiful. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and there's some nice sort of palm trees and stuff going on, and it's a really beautiful place to be. And certainly for us, we're both very much relaxed and feel our souls recharging, whatever that means, when we're near water and with a bit of sun. And so this is the perfect place for us to come and do just that. And so I encourage you to think of this as different location, different mindset, and you can do it in different ways. If you work in a particular place every day, try working in a slightly different place within the same building. Like if you're upstairs, try working downstairs, right? If you're in the office, your office room, try working in the kitchen for a little while, right? Go for a walk, find a park bench near some water or near something pretty, something that interests you, and take your laptop and get some kind of Wi-Fi and try working from there, right? It really is about just shifting perspective so that you can tackle the same problems and the same challenges that you normally tackle, but from a slightly different angle. And I do believe that sometimes that slightly different angle can come from you being in a different location, okay, both metaphorically and physically. And so that's why we do it. That's why I do it very regularly. This is like, I don't know, my 6th country or something this year, and this would be an example of a year where I haven't travelled very much for me, but regardless, it's something that I do, and I think it's absolutely critical. There's ways to do it without spending a lot of money as well, and there's ways to do it obviously with spending money, but really do think about it. It's not something that happens straight away, but once you're 2-3 days into an actual trip abroad, that's when you do begin to start getting some perspective. You begin to start seeing things from different angles. You begin to get, certainly I begin to get, and I believe other people would begin to get as well, some kind of insight into the plan, into what you're doing at the moment, why you're doing it, and what's important to you and where to go next. And so I always keep some notes. I do it on Evernote, and I also do it physical notes as well, of just thoughts that come to me whilst I'm traveling, and I write them down and I review them on the way back. Some of them are good, some of them are bad, but the good ones often lead to the next six months or 12 months. There's often a real gem in there that comes from unlocking those new thoughts by being in a different location. So there you go, there's my thoughts from here, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.